Hi guys, we're back. Welcome to week five.
It
Five.
might be six.
Week
That
six.
one might is questionable.
Week six. Wow, that's exciting. But welcome back. That doesn't
Welcome.
even matter. Today we're looking for our next superstar, honestly. This is like America's Next Top Model, but Ali and Maria's next podcast guest. What are you doing there, Maria?
The
Okay.
lighting in the bag is really screwing with me. Sorry.
But today we're going to bring some of our friends on, allow them to hop in the chat, let
See
them
what they
grace,
got.
see what their potential is to be our next superstar.
And after
So,
you listen to the interviews, you guys have to pick out who you'd want to listen to for an hour.
yeah, we need to see
And
who's the best, who has it, and rank our friends favorite to least favorite, ugliest to prettiest, and let us know.
funniest to not funniest.
Just kidding. All our
Okay.
friends are equally funny and gorgeous. And then there's us on top. Not the uniform.
Don't forget,
Brayden, where are you?
I'm in my car. I just got done with school.
Welcome to the
Very
pod.
good.
Thank you. I
Brayden,
feel
you've made
welcome.
it to the group chat.
Yeah, you're the
You've made it
first to
to the
pick our
chat.
guest.
Am I really?
Yeah.
So, chat, what are we talking about?
Honestly, Brayden, what do you want to bring to the table? What's the goss in 11th grade?
There was this
Right?
kid that got kicked out.
Today?
For what?
This week, yesterday, I think. Maybe today. I don't know.
What'd he do?
He made a diss track. He made a diss track on a girl.
Which girl? Drop names.
Her name's. Should I drop names?
No, we'll
I'll
remove it.
bleep
We'll
it.
remove it.
He said that he was going to shoot her in the face with an AK. So that didn't exactly go well.
That's a valid kick out.
I think so. I mean, I think it's warranted.
Why did he do that? That's insane.
I don't know, but generally, that's probably not a good thing to say.
Yeah, I know. Can't do that one.
Is this girl,
Nope.
is she well liked?
Does it matter?
I don't think it matters. I think that's just
I
not something
just
you
wanted
can
to
say.
know.
I mean, I think the diss. You can find the diss track. He put it on. He put it on like SoundCloud and stuff.
Do you have a link you can drop?
I'll try and find it.
Yeah, you let us
Wow.
know.
I will do that.
This was a great interview, I'd
Was it a
say.
good segment?
Yeah.
I feel like Brayden has a lot to bring to the table.
Who else are you calling? This is like an interview process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, you're doing great. I can't lie.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
dressed
loving
well,
you.
I'm put together.
Yeah,
I put
look
together
at you.
and maybe
Honestly.
don't have ties on.
You really hit the nail on the head.
I know. I hear. Let me straighten my blazer out.
Oh, yes, please. Gosh.
Look at me.
Do you want
Oh.
to show us how quick you can think?
Yeah, of course.
All right, I'm going to give you a scenario, and you're going to have to really justify whatever answer you give.
Okay.
He's sweating.
I know I am. You can't tell through my jacket though.
All right, aliens arrive on Earth and demand you explain human culture using only 3 objects. What are you using?
TikTok, Waffle House at like 3 a.m. and probably the school system. Probably a day like a day in the life in a public school.
That was kind of an educated answer.
Thank
And
you.
I
was
think
like
that
really
was
good.
that was more American culture though.
Wait, it's just human culture.
Human culture.
Well,
Would you like to
I'm
revise?
more accustomed to America.
Yeah. More than human.
He can only teach what he knows.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna act like
Well,
I'm an
you know
expert
what?
on everything.
I liked the answer.
Great
you.
answer.
I think that the Waffle House would like reveal a lot about just
Definitely.
Americans.
I agree.
I don't think it gets much more American than a Waffle House at like 3 a.m. You go in there and you're gonna see some things.
Have you been to a Waffle House at 3 a.m.?
Yeah, like whenever I'm like staying the night at like a hotel or something, and there's like a Waffle House nearby.
You just go by yourself?
I mean, whoever I'm with. Generally, I
Wherever
don't go by
there is
myself. I haven't been by myself.
I'm
at
kind of
3 a.m.
concerned. Do you have any
Don't be.
stories?
No, it was pretty chill the times that I went. I had been to a Denny's at 3 a.m. and there's a fight there.
Then he's scary.
Yeah, we went after a football game. We got back like real late, and we went to Denny's, and there were plates being thrown, lots of cussing, and there's a video of it somewhere.
Dang.
Yeah, Denny's is
Well,
probably.
Brayden.
There's no Waffle House. You go to Denny's.
Plan B.
Yeah. Who else are you
Yeah.
interviewing?
Do you have
We
any
don't know
people
yet.
you want to listen to?
I think Nick could give some pretty entertaining.
I have him.
Answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think Nick would give some good ones.
All
Thomas
right.
would give some good ones.
I know. I'm about to drop the link to all these people.
Good,
Well, thanks for coming here, Brayden.
of course.
Yeah, Brayden, it's been a pleasure.
Yep, it's been quite the time.
Maybe we'll see you for a full episode next time.
That's what I was about to say. Coming soon? Question mark.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
Well, wait, what would the title be of the episode you were on?
I don't know. That's a work in progress. If it comes to me, I'll let you guys know.
What would you want
Alright.
to talk about with us?
I think we could probably elaborate on the Waffle House thing.
Okay.
I mean,
We
I think that'd
could.
be fun. Get some Waffle House videos up.
Yeah.
Blind reaction to them.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh yeah.
There
We'll have
we
a
go.
blind react.
But I gotta skedaddle.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll let you go.
This is just part 1.
Thanks.
Part 1.
Okay.
See you later, Batman.
Goodbye, Maria.
Goodbye.
Maria and Allie.
How do we?
Bye.
Let's
Bye.
kick him out.
How do I leave? There's so many buttons.
Remove you.
Okay, please remove me. There it is.
That's funny.
That's so funny.
Do you think it's time for Lizzie?
Yes, perfect timing.
I'm obsessed with the kid getting kicked out this week.
Me too. I was not expecting that.
I'll send the link. What if Lizzie joins while Will's in here?
Then we'll see
We'll
who
see if
answers
he
better.
pops.
It'll be a dual interview.
Oh, wait, there's Lizzie. Hello.
Elizabeth!
Getting situated. Hang on.
Hey, girl. Yeah,
Get it.
take those boots off.
Getting situated.
Get comfortable.
Wait, I should probably make this look a little cuter if I'm going to be on such a renowned program.
And I think that's probably a good idea.
Guys, hi. How's it going?
Oh, it's good. We just talked to Brayden. Wade.
Yeah. Who am I competing against for best guest?
You have a few competitors.
Lizzie, what's your goss that you
Yeah,
got?
drop it.
I have some goss. I don't know if we want to get like how deep are we getting? I can't really say anything too crazy also because my digital footprint, I'm afraid of it getting crazy.
So are we. We're also afraid.
Okay.
We bleep.
Okay.
Can you make it as general as
I'll tell
possible
you-
and feel
I'll tell you
comfortable?
in a few sentences.
You look so pretty today.
Thank you. I'm like not wearing any makeup. That's so nice of you.
I can't tell at all. You look gorge.
You guys look kind of related. I've been thinking of this when I've been seeing it on the pod Instagram.
It's just our brown hair.
One day.
Do you guys remember in high school everyone would be like, oh my God,
One day.
Oh my gosh.
Also, this is Ollie, and then I also have Polly, but she's hiding. Allie, I forgot to tell you this. I'm coming to New York on Wednesday, but not for something fun, unfortunately, and I don't think I'm gonna have any downtime either. I'm going to Brooklyn for a moot court competition. It's like mock.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be there from Wednesday through Sunday. And I think it's just like how much free time we have. I just think depends on like how far we go.
Can I watch?
No, it's closed, which is a bummer
That's-
because that would be kind of fun for you to come.
I could podcast from the moot court. Oh my gosh. Well, fun. Well, if you do have downtime, hit me up.
Well,
What goss do we want to talk about?
we could
Hallie's
talk
all
about
about the goss right now.
we could talk about how Maria and I don't really like it when the other one has other friends. I don't know if you guys are going for like a health and wellness vibe though on this podcast, and that's not really
No,
That is true. I don't really like when Lizzie meets other friends.
like.
you guys
Yeah.
aren't good at sharing each other.
No, it's not even that. It's just like we're both bad at making new friends.
We choose
Not at the process of making friends. They just turn out to be like sometimes cuckoo. Yeah, Allie, I haven't really liked many of the friends you've made either.
Let's see, Maria, do you have a question?
Yeah, I can pick one. Lizzie, this is your interview question. If you had to be a ghost, who would you haunt first?
Okay, like a nice answer, like a funny answer.
Like an honest answer.
Ask
My
me another question because I don't really know if I want that last answer to be on the pod.
You know what I hate? We talk about high school so much, but I just don't know how to get around it because we're only 5 years removed.
Here's my thoughts on that. Have you okay, meeting more people like in college and now even in law school, our high school experience was actually like insane. That is not normal. Like the school, the environment, the culture, nothing that went on there. I loved high school. Honestly, I had a great time. Some might even say peaked in high school. I liked it, but like that wasn't normal. And that isn't like the experience that most people have.
thank goodness.
No one deserves that.
I don't know. I had a great time.
I'm not
Plotting with Allie how like our parents were really strict, especially compared to Maria's. Plotting with Allie like how we were going to get to like whatever we were doing that weekend, and it was always like a 17-layer like story. It was crazy.
I just remember like going to Benwood and feeling like I was going to Vegas.
It might as well have been Miami.
That's crazy.
I should keep that part in because my mom said she'd listen to this episode.
I threw a New Year's party once and I specifically told everybody not to bring alcohol. And then somebody, I won't name drop, but brought alcohol and 50 other people.
And I believe there was also a destruction of property that occurred at the scene.
Wait,
Oh
what happened?
my gosh.
Yeah.
Somebody sat on my poker table that my mom bought for my brothers and my dad, and it broke.
It was like that Christmas.
It
So
fell.
like 5 days.
My mom was so mad.
It
I
had-
was like,
Oh my gosh.
"Oh, we're not gonna make it to midnight this year. You guys go home."
Party's
I forgot
over.
that happened.
That was my main takeaway from that, actually. What about Luke's Halloween party?
To this day,
Wasn't
I'm
there.
depressed. I was not there.
I went.
That Halloween party was like one of the most iconic parties I feel like from our high school. Like I feel like nobody had like huge ragers.
Yeah.
It was like small little house parties.
Yeah.
But the fact that I was not there, because that was a lie that like that would have been a lot for me to go there, because like that was not a lie that my parents would have like ever.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to go.
I wouldn't have been allowed to go.
I don't know how you guys were not allowed to go and I was. I might have lied to my parents. Actually, I don't think I did. I think what we
I
did.
think you were honest.
I think I was
you
like,
were just honest.
yeah, I was also a senior at that point, and I also think I was like, oh, Jake's going. Like, we're going together. It's on the up and up. Like, little that probably would have made it worse, actually. But ask me some better questions or ask me to tell a story, because I don't really like the ghost answer. I think I might ask for final editing rights to get that one out.
Okay.
Well, we'll see what we can do. The producers make all the decisions, not us. We're just
It's not up.
hosts.
It's not up to us. It's up to the editors. It's up to our team.
You guys should let me incorporate you once you guys get like your 1,000,000 followers, which you're totally gonna get.
Absolutely.
Like, you should let me make you like an LLC.
Yeah, we're already 11 on our way there.
We're only 1,700 streams away from getting money for our podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so
That's
we're
pretty good.
close.
We need 2,000 streams to start getting paid.
Yeah. Well, let me know if you need me to take like an entertainment law class next year and like represent you guys, because I could really do
Absolutely.
this.
Actually, we probably would need that.
I think we should do something for the last 10 minutes where I ask you guys questions, because you guys have been asking all the questions. So let me ask you, or like, who's most likely to between the two of you? Let's do that.
Okay.
Between Allie and Maria, you two answering, who is most likely? Okay, who is most likely to date a professional athlete?
Maria.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess.
That's like off rip. First one I thought of. Don't know why.
That's so weird.
So weird. What's on your mind?
Maybe we could include all three of us in these, actually. We
Oh,
can...
yes. Let's do that.
Okay, who is most likely to get blocked by a celebrity on social media?
Definitely Lizzie.
I think so too.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I think so too.
That's funny.
Okay, question for Allie and question for Maria. If you were to get blocked by a celebrity, like what celebrity would it be? And it would be like, yeah, like I'm glad they blocked me. Who would that be for you guys?
Mm.
Can I do influencer?
Definitely.
Do you guys know who Sophia LaCourte is?
Yes.
I have her blocked.
That little ginger bee.
I hate her.
I have. Oh, does she have like? I have no idea.
She's so annoying.
Yeah,
And
she's talking
I'll say that with my full chest.
about
I have her blocked. She'll never see this.
Selena
I can't
Gomez.
even think of. Okay, you know this is actually so crazy to me, Lizzie, because I don't. This
knew-
makes me so mad because
I knew this was gonna
I
fire her up.
brag about how empowered you are by like women and how uplift, and I just don't understand your hate for Selena Gomez, and honestly it makes me really really upset when you hate on her because you become the opposite of everything I tell what you are to other people. Because she's a good she has done nothing. There is nothing that you could say that you could defend your opinion of her. Like, I just don't understand.
Okay, first of all, tear in my eye that you say such nice things about me. Thank you.
Well, I really think opposite when you say things like that.
I don't like people who are always upset. Like she's just there's always something going on with her. Like, please, you're a
She
billionaire.
has bipolar disorder.
That is very Lizzie answer. Lizzie does not like people that are like, you are an optimist, truly. I do feel. And I do feel that like people who are always complaining make you upset, which
It's
is
just
fair. It's
Get
so
off the
valid.
rip. You own Rare Beauty. That alone, you should never complain. The money from that, okay, even a step further, the money from Wizards of Waverly Place. Money isn't everything. Her family loves her. Her fiance is obsessed with her. And it's
She's kind of a whiny girl. I can't
she's
lie.
whiny. That's what it is. It's valid to be
She's
upset about
not.
political happenings. I understand that completely. But I'm talking about like the Hailey Bieber of it all. I'm talking about like, I'm taking a break from Instagram. And she's gone for 12 hours. Like, oh my God. Like, she wants us to be like, we miss you, Selena. Come back. I'll never say it. Block me.
I don't think that Lizzie should be a guest on any more episodes.
Oh my God. Okay. Who is most likely to get a tattoo out of the three of us?
I feel like you, right?
Yeah.
Lizzie?
Yeah. Maria.
No shot.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely not me.
It's
No.
not. Weird.
Okay,
I don't think any of us.
here's one that's clear. Who's most likely to be late for their own birthday party?
Is that
Allie.
me?
Allie.
Wait, that
It's
seems
not
weird.
me.
That seems weird. I wouldn't show up to my own birthday party, honestly. Be late? No, I'm not coming.
Who's most likely to become a stand-up comedian? Maria.
You think Maria?
I mean,
Ouch.
it's close between her and I, but
Ouch.
I think I could only be a stand-up comedian if Thomas was there with me.
okay.
I think we'd be really funny together.
To me, this podcast is stand-up comedy, performance art, all of the above.
Performance.
I want to take a tour or do a tour. Should
A
we
tour.
just start booking random small
You guys can come to
theaters?
The Benedum.
Wait, Allie, should we book the Capitol Theater? Do you think people would
Yes.
show up?
It probably costs like $25, so I feel like we're fine.
I think we could get people to come.
You could do like
Town Gate. We could
Town
definitely
Gate.
do
I was
Town
just gonna
Gate.
say, okay, these are nice ones that we can end it on unless you guys have more. I feel like I totally hijacked this. I'm sorry.
No, you're doing
No.
really well.
Okay.
I need a
You're giving us
hijacker.
an episode right now
Okay, well, put me on the payroll, but
when we get one.
it's Maria
When we start getting paid.
and Allie Carson, not include, and then literally in parentheses on the podcast it says not including our dear friend Lizzie Stern, end parentheses, but it's fine.
That's what it says.
Honestly, we should have named the podcast The Maria and Allie Show, parentheses, not Lizzie.
Maria and Allie show, the best and only friends in the world. Okay. This is a nice one. Who is most likely to know exactly what to say when you're feeling sad?
I can't pick.
I can't pick either.
I can pick.
I'm
And
afraid.
Okay, I pick Allie, and here's why. Maria is gonna tell you what you don't want to hear. Like, Maria's gonna be one,
Oh,
boyfriend is cheating on you, you are dumb, like, break up with him right now. And Allie's like,
I would
Princess,
never say
this is
that.
so true. This is
Allie-
actually so true, Maria.
Allie's like, my darling, you take your time and you get there whatever you need. Maria's like, if you don't do this right now, I'm gonna hit him with my
Okay,
car.
this was in high school. This was
No,
in high
but-
school. This was one scenario.
No, but this is a recurring trend because when the situation was flip-flopped and Lizzie was like, actually never speak to this man again, I was like, he's done nothing.
Allie's like, I see the good.
Wait.
Maria, that is not
Oh,
just
with me or with Allie?
With
With-
you.
Yeah. Okay, when it comes to men, yes, I would agree.
it's not to say you're not like a great supportive
But this
person.
was the opposite when it was with you.
No, you two
Allie.
are both like that to each other. Wait, what?
Maybe it's just us.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's just you and me. Only
Allie-
with men, though.
Allie, we're like, we need to be a little more gentle with our summer job. Wait, okay. Another thing in high school when I was big, Allie, like, listen to me. Like, I'm older, like, wiser, more experienced. 6-month difference in birthday.
Not even. It's a 4-month difference.
Not even. Okay. I want to ask some more nice ones. Oh, here's a spicy one. Who's most likely to stop a wedding?
For sure, me.
Yeah.
I could see it. Yeah.
Just kidding. I would never do that. But I would probably talk about it.
Do you guys have any hidden talents?
I can pull my belly button out.
Yeah.
No, I hate
Stop.
that.
takes me back seeing that a time or two.
I can pull my belly button out and I can clasp my hands behind my back and pull them over my head.
Wow.
I've
Those are
seen
my
both
party
of
tricks.
these.
Oh, here's one. Who's most likely to keep an item that they borrowed? Maria.
She's pointing down, but she's below me.
Maria. That sequin skirt, Allie's never getting that shit back.
She has it. She literally has it.
A year and a half
I do have
later.
It was a while.
I know, I did not want to give that up. It was also like $30 on the website, and I could have just bought it.
This is true.
No, I end up always returning. It just takes some nagging.
Okay, this is a good question because I feel like it's a toss-up between you two. Who is most likely to move to a foreign country?
Maria.
Do you think? Allie, I see you doing it though.
Okay,
I think out of the blue, me, but if it was for something specific, Allie.
Yeah.
Like for
That's
a
fair.
job or for, because she was going to do it for school, but she didn't get to.
Yeah, that's why
If it was for a man, for sure me. This is a situational answer.
Do you think that?
I think the only reason I wouldn't is because I don't want to fly back and forth. I'd have to start taking a boat overseas.
Are you afraid to?
You
fly?
could just get a private jet.
No, those crash too.
Yeah, but you could like interview your pilot and pick the best one. So you know.
Drew has two friends who are like training to be pilots, and it's just so funny because these kids like get after it and then they like go fly a plane the next day.
I don't want to do that.
I think they're just like going to flight school. I don't really
If I was flying a plane in this state, current state that I'm in, it would not take off. Well, Lizzie,
Yeah, I might have to get off, guys. Thanks for having
thank
me.
you.
This was great.
Don't make me look bad. Seriously, I'll be so mad.
I promise.
We're gonna make you look like the worst interviewee we
Well,
had.
This song by RuPaul where it's like, don't blame it on the edit. Like, you said it. That's gonna be you guys too if I get.
Wait, that's hilarious.
Thanks for having me on. I'm sorry.
It's time for us to bring our next interviewee in.
All right, guys.
on.
Love you. Thank you for having me on. Don't make me look bad. Seriously, bye.
All right.
We couldn't if we tried.
Lizzie did really well. I'm really liking her interview process.
I like that girl's energy. We should be friends
She
with
has
her.
good energy.
Where are the people at? Are Thomas and Nick getting on? Oh, we
Oh.
got one.
Oh. Thomas.
Hi, hater.
Hello.
Oh gosh.
Welcome to the pod.
So happy to be here.
Aw.
Why am
We're
I
so
here?
happy to have you.
We're actually doing a special episode of calling different people and interviewing them as future guests. So consider this a professional interview.
Do
You
I
really
have
need
to
to-
interview the other people?
No, we interview you.
Why am I not on the board though?
What board? You want to interview the other guests?
I thought I had a confirmed spot on the pod.
See,
I
yeah, that's the
understand.
thing. Nepotism.
All right, what's your questions?
Well, I did invite Nick at the same time as you to battle it out, but he's kind of being a wuss.
Typical.
Took the words out of my
Allie
mouth.
wants to know if you have any hot goss. That's what
Yeah.
she's gonna ask.
No, I'm not much for the goss.
I know.
Where are you at, Thomas?
I'm in my bedroom.
What are those pictures above you?
Some old house.
Oh.
Because I'm a man and I don't believe in decorating things, and my mom's selling a house, I just
Show her the other picture.
no, it's just some old wheeling picture. I think from Alpha.
That was in my apartment. What happened to the picture of like the olives in the weird bar? I know you took it.
So,
No.
Thomas, tell me more about how you're such a man and you don't believe in decorating.
I just don't have an eye for interior design, so it's like those things where like you ever know that you're gonna be bad at something, so you don't do it, and then you just get worse at it. Like,
No, I
I've
don't
never
resonate.
thought.
You
Yeah, I've never
don't
thought I'll be
resonate
bad.
with, like, Maria, that's totally what you do all the time for so many things. You try it and then you're bad at it, and you're like, I'm never gonna try this ever again.
I
This is-
don't have
I'm too
any
far behind-
memory.
I'm too far behind the learning curve to get into this, so it's best that I just let someone who's better at it do it.
I've never thought that.
Definitely not me.
What do you have an eye for, do you think?
I might have an eye for other people's interior design because I see that Allie has an old tennis racket hung up in her bedroom, which to me is
And
kind
you
of
like it?
Yeah.
What are your talents, Thomas? Pitch yourself.
good question. My talents. Enough about me. I don't know, Marie, what am I good at?
Where to begin? Where to
Where to
begin?
begin? I'm good at I'd say
Being
that I'm a hater. I can hate.
you are the definition of being cynical.
I find problems. I don't
What are
fix.
some
Yeah, you're
things
good
you
at
hate?
you're a problem maker.
Today, I was thinking about bathrooms
Mm-hmm.
in like public places. Like I'm tired of knocking. I don't need to hear that you're, doing your business. Why don't they all just have the vacant
In here.
occupied blocks on them? Yeah. Do you like I don't occupied, like I don't like the catchphrase game that we play when we knock. And most of them have like the occupied vacant, and I just don't understand why that's not like a
A
universal.
universal. Yeah,
You
it
think
should
we'd caught
be.
on by now. That's just me though.
I think that's a good hate.
Check my notes.
You have a notes app of things you hate?
I just write random notes sometimes, and sometimes if I can find, I mean, there might be one in here of stuff that I hate. All right, here's something. Like all car commercials with like luxury vehicles, they have them like driving, or even like off-road stuff, but still, like they'll have them like driving like through a forest or like a desert, and it's like, who does that with their car?
Yeah. It's never on the road.
This is me. Yeah, driving up a mountain. Don't like it.
Hate it.
Do you hate? Why do funerals get police escorts?
I don't know.
Make them
You know,
feel
they better have done
special.
something pretty important. Because I know a lot of people, and I don't think a lot of them deserve police escorts. You know what I mean? Q-tips are like so bad, they don't work.
Have you not seen the cameras?
I'm not buying that.
Yeah,
The scoopers.
I know. Okay, well then
Disturbing.
what would your prototype look like?
Of the Q-tip?
Of
Of
the
the
Oh, do you know what I think I would do? I would get a really small, you know the thing you scratch your head with? It has all
Yeah.
those prongs. I'd get like something really tiny and get the button on the end with those prongs so you could like grasp
Or like maybe
and
like
you
a
could pull it
Q-tip.
out.
It's like a Q-tip without the little ball at the end, and then you like twist it, and it's like a little umbrella, and then you scoop.
Yeah, we can't let the people hear these, so
I think that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
no, I
It's gonna
agree,
get
but
stolen immediately.
we need to work on the prototype.
Trademarked right now.
Intellectual
Yeah,
rights.
I do think it's annoying how many stupid things have been invented that people are just millionaires off of now.
Such as.
Nothing coming to mind at the moment, but I know that there's
You know
things.
what?
Fair,
You know
fair.
what Lee and I always talk about is matches because they have to cost nothing to produce. And in every boutique here, they sell like a box of matches in like a little cute box for like $45.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I think a lot of like old nostalgic things that have superior like new inventions, they're just like, oh, well, this is like old and cute and fun and the way people used to do it. And they're like, we'll just make it as much money as we
Expensive.
want.
And we
That's
fall
fair.
for it every time.
I mean, I'm not buying matches, but
I did.
they
Can't
got you.
lie. I
You
mean,
got
mine
got.
were $12, but they were
You
in a
got
little
got.
cute jar.
Maria, she get got?
Shh. Are you ready for your first question, Thomas?
Sure.
If you were a kitchen utensil, which one would you be? And you
Ladle.
have to defend your answer. Okay. Why?
It's a
Why
good,
did you not?
like, what would I be, or like what the
You didn't.
best utensil is?
You didn't think about it at all.
I've had this thought.
Well,
Sometimes you just know what you are
Yeah, ladle.
immediately.
I'm gonna need you to defend your answer.
Because a ladle, a big soup guy, prep
Period.
soup, and a ladle. I feel like a lot of kitchen utensils, let's say you have full kitchen, decked out, you got it all. You take out a ladle, like, what are you gonna scoop with? You're not gonna use a big spoon still takes too long over ladle. But like, you don't have a spatula, like you could use a fork most of the time. You don't have a knife, there's other knives.
It's irreplaceable.
Yeah. I
Fair
also
enough.
believe
All
anything you
right,
can do with a fork, you can do with a spoon.
I accept this answer.
So ladle.
It's it's always been a ladle.
Yeah. I just think you didn't really give ladle guy energy, but I'll accept.
What's ladle guy? Is it like
I
is it
don't
like
know.
bear? Is it like bear?
What
Is
is
ladle like
bear?
really it's like the hairy gay guys. It's like the big hairy gay guys.
No, that's not what ladle gives either.
Like I feel like initial ladle, like, oh, who's a ladle? You're like kind of like a fat slob.
That's fair.
I mean, ladle to me, I was thinking more of like the ladle gives like
Chubby.
no, not chubby.
Fluffy.
I'm thinking
For sure, fluff.
like women in Victorian gowns is what I think of when I hear
No.
ladle.
Victorian gowns is like
I
small
don't know.
teaspoon.
That's or like gravy boat.
Is
Yeah.
gravy boat a utensil?
It's a kitchen
Oh, no. Or
item.
maybe it would be like this is not good that I don't remember what they're called.
Teacup.
No,
You mean me?
like oh, like a settler, like Jamestown that gives ladle.
Oh, like Amish?
I don't think they were I think they were
Pilgrims.
Pilgrims.
yeah, what's the religion? Protestant. Protestants.
Protestants use ladles.
It's
I
just
don't
what it
know. I don't
feels.
know. I don't know if I agree with that. But
All right.
next question.
Are you ready for a scenario?
I mean, yeah, I don't think I have a choice.
You wake up and realize you're suddenly famous, but no one will tell you why. What do you assume you did?
Like good famous or like
I don't know.
bad famous?
You woke up and you're
Famous.
famous. What are you
Period.
famous for?
Like I'm viral on the internet?
Sure.
Probably something not good. Probably something like, See, I don't want to incriminate myself on the first pod by making myself seem like a bad guy.
You already told
It'd
everyone
probably be
that
like
you're good at hating, so
it'd probably be like some sort of like drunken injury, or like I get caught on like the street interviews and I say something funny or out of pocket.
yes. I could see that.
I don't know any
I
other way I get famous because I'm not a big camera guy. I don't
You're
like doing it.
not.
Like, this is a big step for me.
I'm proud of you.
Even Zoom calls, like turn the video on the Zoom call.
What was your prediction?
my prediction was like very similar, but I was like thinking like those like fail videos where they're like a pool incident or something like that, where you're just being recorded and it's like viral.
Yeah,
Epic
because I'm not
fail.
an athlete, so like I'd
You
probably
know what? This is
mess
true
something up.
because when we were younger, Josie used to pretend she was a newscast woman and would record herself like live from Wheeling. We have Thomas. And he would get on those like little big tractors kids had. It was before our yard was leveled and he would
Yeah, I cracked my skull one.
ride. He's cracked it 3 times. My dad has stitched his head 3 times. He was just like a dangerous stunt kind of kid.
Yeah. No, that's the energy he
Thomas,
gives.
you might die from like a stunt one day.
I should
Like your
probably no,
your
because I don't
death will probably be like you
I don't
snowboarding off of a really big mountain.
know because I lost that I think around probably like the last few years. I think that I probably should have died a handful of times.
Give us one.
I mean the closest ever came that scared everybody was when I went down like the top of the hill on a scooter with no helmet, and then I like hit the driveway and slid like baseball slid into the yard, and it was like really cool. And I was like, I was sick. I'm gonna go show everybody. And then I brought my parents outside and I did it again. And then that time I hit the edge of the curb and flew off and like went right into a tree and was unconscious.
It's at all.
What?
You where was I?
I don't know. You're probably like
I was probably
four.
yeah. Okay, so you were unconscious. Did they take you to the ER?
Yeah. I don't remember that.
Really?
This is like from that.
Did you have a concussion?
I don't know.
This is news to me.
Yeah, that was like my worst injury.
And you still continued after that.
Yeah, I like would fall off stuff all the time. One time I fell off a bike and like scraped my shoulder and knees really bad. Like I was bleeding a lot from both of them. And I was crying in the bathroom, and I remember like asking why stuff like this doesn't happen to Nick and Josie. And then mom got like really pissed off at me for it, for like wishing on their injuries over mine. And I was like, I just feel like that's a little unfair that this just keeps happening to me.
Oh, that's good.
Did you ever jump off the Lindsley wall?
Yeah.
That was like such a big thing.
Yeah, that was like incredibly stupid and dangerous because the cement comes out like 4 feet. Like
So
under the
far.
water, the cement comes out like 4 feet. So you have to like jump out far, or else you just break both your kneecaps and drown in dirty water.
Did anything ever happen to anybody?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
That's incredible.
It's crazy, actually.
They probably still do it.
They shouldn't.
Any other questions, or just those two?
Okay, do you want a question or scenario? This can be your last one.
But I think questions are more fun than scenario.
Would you rather have fingers that glow in the dark or toes that play music?
Toes that play music, easy.
Why?
Because I'm such a light sensitive sleeper. So if my fingers glowed, I'd have to like hide them when I'm sleeping. I'd wake up all the time. I wouldn't be able to fall asleep. There's not many instances where I find myself in the dark and being like, "Oh my God, I wish my
If
What
fingers."
if there's a power outage? Picture this. You're 40 years old. You have a beautiful wife and 3 children at home. And it's the first power outage you've encountered with your family. And everyone's scared, but you just take your hands and you go, "Don't worry, kids." And you flick your fingers on. And it's just like illuminating your living room. And maybe with these powers they're like modes and you could like disco ball it. I'm not convinced.
I mean, not
This
any more than if
actually
you're
sounds like a nightmare.
yeah, what if you're just like on a date or something? You're like, "Yo, check this shit out." You take
Oh
your
yeah,
socks off.
but your toes you're like, "Oh, let me just press my big toe." And
Oh, it's
party
like a
rock starts
speaker?
playing.
It's a
I don't
speaker?
know.
I thought it was like you could like play piano with them and like strum a guitar.
Either way, it's still making me uncomfortable. The question was left up to interpretation, so
I thought it was like you could perform
play
music.
the guitar. Maybe. I mean that too. Would you like to take a girl back to your house and be like, "Hey, watch this," and get on the piano with your feet and play Mozart?
That wouldn't be like a first date activity, no. But like third, fourth, you really get to know each other right before you never talk to each other again. Yeah, you let them know that you can play some Mozart on the piano.
Okay, so we're going toes with music. All right. Oh,
Oh.
look who's decided to join last second. Could we get the camera on? Are you at work?
Hello?
Where are you?
I'm at work. You
Oh,
told me
sorry.
you told me like an hour and a half ago that you were gonna call me.
And then I said again later, is now a good time?
Yeah, and then that was 40 minutes ago.
Little unclear, Maria.
I sent the link 40 minutes ago. Anyways,
Zoom meeting.
Welcome.
you're being recorded on the pod right now.
Okay.
He knows. He knows what he
Um,
signed up for.
We've been
Oh,
interviewing
no.
future guests. So this is
Interviewing future guests.
to see if you would be compatible for the show.
Okay.
And you have some competition. I
He
hate
wants a
to
question.
break
He
it
wants
to
a
you.
question.
Okay, I'll give you a question. If your life had a theme song, what would the song be?
If my life had a theme song?
I would like
Sure.
Nick to answer.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Oh, bad start, Thomas.
I choose theme song.
Like what do you mean like a theme song? Like
Like
if
it represents
if
my
my
life,
life
or-
was a TV show?
Could I be any more clear? Your life as a theme
No,
song.
I
What
don't
would
I
the
don't like
song
this
be?
question. No, I don't really like
Okay.
this. I don't really like this
I
question.
choose Sunny by Boney M.
Don't know if I've heard, but I'll
You've never
accept
heard
since you
that
answered.
It's the band. It's
Have
the band
I?
that does like Rasputin.
Oh, we listened to this together. Yes, I recall. Fine, Nicholas. Would you rather have spaghetti for hair or pancakes for hands?
Spaghetti for hair.
Is it
Defend
cooked
your
spaghetti?
answer.
I don't like I like my hair, but I don't need it, you know? I need hands. Pancakes are not gonna cut it.
Strong answer.
What if you could
Not gonna get
eat
the
the
job done.
pancake and they grow back?
Can I eat the spaghetti and it grows back?
Probably.
Then I choose spaghetti anyways.
Yeah, that's smart.
But I'd probably shave my head all the time also.
You could feed your family for free.
Yeah, I could do that.
I don't want your hair spaghetti.
Ew.
Okay, I don't know. Beggars can't be choosers, Tom. Sorry.
Fair.
I have a scenario for both of you. You have to be roommates with a famous movie villain for a month. Who do you pick and how would you survive?
They're trying to kill me?
They're just a villain.
They're just
You
my
just are
roommate.
roommates. You're just roommates.
So how would I survive in like a I have to deal with this type of sense? Not
Yeah,
like
what villain would you choose and how would you survive? Like, let's say it was the Green Goblin from Spider-Man and he's out doing what he's doing and you just have to live with him.
Is
He
it
doesn't come
Willem
home and
Dafoe?
hurt you.
though? Is it Willem Dafoe or is it just the Green Goblin?
No, you have to pick the
Like-
villain. I'm just giving an
like-
example.
like every day my roommate's like, "Oh, got to go to work, got to go terrorize the city."
Yeah.
That's what I have to live
I
with.
mean, he's still a terror at home. You're just not in physical harm. Let's say that. Who is the villain and how are you surviving? Could you answer the question, please?
Right, it's a
I gotta
complex question.
think about that one.
Allie, do you have an answer?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't seem too complex for me.
What
Or
about
Allie.
what about the who's the green lady in Kim Possible?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. That Thomas, that's crazy.
I pick Shigo from Kim Possible.
Oh, that's really funny, actually.
Or maybe Lex Luthor because he's got bands.
Yeah, I was
Huh.
thinking like a James
A house
Bond
we
villain,
pimped
so
out.
at least like my apartment looks nice.
Well, how would you survive?
Maids and
Or
stuff.
maybe
I would
maybe
just avoid
defend
them.
your answer.
Yes, I think I would just avoid them. Defend my answer. I mean, it's a villain. But I feel like the whole point of villains is they're like indefensible. Gotta live
Checkmate.
somewhere.
All right.
Who'd you pick?
Me.
Yeah, or Allie.
I was thinking that ginger guy from The Incredibles, the hair. You know what I'm talking about?
Ginger guy from
Why?
Oh, the dork?
Cuz he just needs a friend and I could probably defend myself by just being nice. And maybe he wouldn't be so weird in the end. He's misunderstood.
Okay.
Sounds like you're trying to seduce him.
Maybe Newman from Seinfeld. That's
I
a
don't
villain,
think-
right?
I
He's
don't
a
think he constitutes as a villain.
I think he does.
Allie.
I was gonna say Cruella DeVille, and I just like take the puppies day by day, slowly.
You like her fashion sense. She's
Yeah.
got a good fashion.
She
Yeah,
doesn't.
but
That's
She's an
I
old.
kind of I
decrepit
just
white
want to
lady.
save the dogs, so I
yeah.
do that secretly. What is the last thing both of you Googled?
Tell
Birds.
us.
I was just in lecture.
Ugh, boring.
The last thing I googled is if it's okay to freeze foie gras.
To freeze what?
Foie gras.
Oh,
Speaking French?
yeah.
It's a French word, Tom. There's no other way to say it.
Well, what did you find?
You can.
Great. Thomas.
Happy to hear it.
The last like non-nerd thing I Googled was me and my roommate in college would try and find like really not good rappers and then convince each other that they were actually good. And one of them was Bernard Jabs, and I was trying to find some new Bernard Jabs music. It's not good. He hasn't been good really ever. It's got a song with
We'll have
Indie.
to listen.
Okay. I have time for one last question.
Oh, you want one last question?
I mean, if there's another question, I'll answer it, but it'll be my last one.
Personally, I have no further questions.
Maria,
Would you
sent
like
me
to
a
ask-
list of 50 questions?
Well, I don't want to ask them all the questions. We still have other
Okay.
interviewees to be interviewed.
True.
Would you two like to ask us a question?
So, is this an interview to be on the show as a guest, or are we already a guest on the show?
See, Nick, I was under the impression that we were already like board certified guests, but it's come to my attention at the introduction of this podcast, or at least when I got on, that was not the case.
So, okay.
There are no promises.
This is an
here.
episode happening right now. And
So
your
we are
interview
guests on the show.
This interview will be live, but this is for
So we're guests on
future
the show. It's an.
for
okay.
now.
This is
It's not like a
live?
job interview. That was my impression.
For when it goes live.
It's an interview to have a whole episode to yourself.
I don't know if I want that.
Okay, count yourself out.
Did he leave? Thomas, thank you so much for your time.
I'm out.
We'll be
I
we'll be taking your interview into review.
Yada yada yada. I don't want to hear it.
Maybe we'll see you for they're kind of taking away your like power.
This is going to be the longest episode of our lives.
I know. I'm really sorry.
No, it's all good.
We could always make it a part
Okay.
1, part 2.
I know. This is true. We might have to. Okay, and that's what we did. So we'll see you guys next week for part 2 of our interviews with our friends and family. And be sure to vote on who you liked from this episode. Bye, guys.